Yes, good day, people. Today we have yet another brand new module with 2 units and 200 points. This module is called Tabular Cloud for Site Administrators. So as usual, we tackle the first unit. The first unit says discover Tableau Cloud. So I click on that blue link. This takes me to discover Tableau Cloud. So learning objectives are: we shall explain what Tableau Cloud is, describe the benefits of Tableau Cloud, understand the site, content, and users, then identify the navigational elements of a site for both users and the site administrators. So what is Tableau Cloud? Here they take us through all what the Tableau Cloud is. Then the next thing is, you see this this literature in the yellow tab. It's very vital that you read what is in this yellow tab. So for an overview of Tableau Cloud, check out this module. So meaning for you to understand this particular module, which is called the Tableau Cloud for Site Administrators, you need to have tackled Tableau Cloud basic modules. So meaning as you're doing this module, you click this so that you get more literature before you go to the next tab. So the next tab says benefits of Tableau Cloud. Then they also teach us about what a Tableau Cloud site is. You ensure that you also read this for an overview. Tableau Cloud, check out this. There's a help text there. So we go through the content in the Tableau Cloud site users, group, and projects, then navigation of the Tableau Cloud site. We have a lot here. So the best is to read through, understand before you tackle the quiz. The quiz also helps us to understand more, also check our knowledge base. So after this, we go to the quiz. So I'll start with the first question. The first question says, which of the following are benefits of using Tableau Cloud? The first option A is updates are easy for a site administrator. Infrastructure is managed by Tableau. High availability and scaling are built in. So D is A and B, which is this and this. So E is B and C. So these are the options for question number 1. So from here, I see A is right. Updates are easy for a site administrator. Then infrastructure is managed by Tableau. I think B is right. Then high availability of scalability are built in. So to me, I see B and C are right. And here we have the option of B and C, which is part E. So what I do is I click part E. So we go to question number 2. On a Tableau Cloud site, where can you store content that you want to keep private? Answer number 1, answer part A is share with me. B is recommendations. C is personal space. So this says A and B, which is shared with me, and then recommendation. Then it says B and C, which is recommendations, then personal space. So from here, I see we have B should be the right answer. So when I look at B, I think C is the right answer, personal space. So on a Tableau Cloud, where can you store content that you want to keep private? I think personal space is the right answer. So after that, I check my challenge. You know, when you get it the right time, the first time, you get 100 points. The second, you get 50 points, and 3 times or more, you get 25 points. But because we've read all above and we want to get it the first time, the right time, so what we do, we click after selecting E and C to see whether we're getting 100 points. So when I click yes, we get 100 points. So because this has 2 units, we go to the next unit, tap on the next unit, you click this, and it takes you to the next unit. The next unit is review site administrative responsibilities. So if I click this drop down here, it will show me the first unit is this, the second unit is this. review site administrative responsibilities. So here the learning objectives are, after completing this site, you'll be able to understand the responsibilities of a site administrator, explain the difference between Tableau data steward and then the site administrator, describe site users and groups, then understand the site best practices. So we have topics here. What are the essential responsibilities of a site administrator? Sorry for that. So as I told you, this highlighted text is also important. So what is the difference between data managers and site administrator? If you want to get to know about this, you read through this. So navigation to administrators areas of a site is this. Configure site settings is that. Manage users and groups. Manage content permission and projects. So all this literature is very important. So the best practices for site admins is also this. So after reading this, the recap is this. In this unit, we've learned these two tabs, a tabular cloud site, and then a special navigation option. So after that, we are checked through this quiz. So question number 1 says, a site admin is primarily responsible for managing data. Options are A and B, which is true or false. So when they say a site administrator is primarily responsible for managing data source, I think that is false. I will take B. So question number 2, as a site administrator, why should you create groups and projects before you add users to a site? So option number 1 is your users are impatient. You don't have to manage users' access individually. You have time to publish data source, and then you can decide how users should organize their content. So the question is, as a site admin, why should you create groups and projects before you add users to a site? So based on these 3 options, I see number B would be the right answer. You don't have to manage users' access individually. So I'll check the challenge to see whether I've got it right the first time so that I can get 100 points. So when I click that, yes, I've got it. Thank you so much. Please subscribe to my channel so that you get more contents on Trailhead. Thank you. Have a nice time.